A noisy protest last night by pro-choice activists at the home of Justice Samuel Alito. It's the latest demonstration targeting the private homes of Supreme Court justices. The Biden Justice Department, so far, silent on the protest, despite a federal law making it illegal to picket or parade to influence a case. Judge Esther Salas is a New Jersey federal judge. Her son was killed, and her husband was very, very injured in an attack on her home just over 21 months ago. It was a racially motivated assault by a man who was angered over her handling of a case involving him. And Judge Salas joins us now. Again, thank you for joining us. You've been an important voice here. We are so sorry for the loss that you continue to feel so deeply. But you have also dedicated your efforts to try to make sure that judges are protected. Where does that stand now?
Oh, well, good morning, Dana, and thank you for having me on the show. It stands in limbo. It stands in limbo. Daniel was murdered over 21 months and 18 days ago. And Daniel's bill, the Daniel Anderl Judicial Security and Privacy Act, has been in limbo. And yet now we see efforts by Congress, bipartisan efforts, to push protections through for the Supreme Court justices, which they should be doing. But they did that in less than a week. And it looks like it will pass the House today. I commend them for doing that, but I also say to them that federal judges everywhere, federal judges, the lower federal courts, stand on the front line of democracy, and we've been literally taking the fire for months now, years, in fact, and nothing is being done to protect us. We stand at the front line for democracy. And we all, justices and federal court judges at all levels, need to be protected. Democracy demands this. Our Constitution demands this. The time is now. What else do we need? Another death?
Can you describe what you imagine to be the worries of the Supreme Court justices and their families as they see these protests over the last few days?
I can, and it almost makes me want to cry. Because you know what? We do our jobs. We take an oath because we care about this country, because we care about democracy. And to do our jobs and to only be doing our jobs and to be fear of retribution, retaliation, or death is not part of the deal, should never be part of the deal. This should not be a partisan issue. This is an American issue. And we need to understand that public debate has a place. And that's in the public forum. It does not have a place in front of justices or judges' houses. And we have to understand that is not a First Amendment issue. That is just, quite frankly, what is needed in order to protect our rule of law.
When you think about what could be coming, do you hope that not only does the law pass that you talked about, but should the Justice Department enforce the law that's already on the books that says you cannot do this to a federal judge?
I think that the rule of law has to be followed by everyone, leaders, legislators, the president, judges. We all have to follow the rule of law for it to have any meaning, for it not to be watered down. So I am, as a judicial officer, compelled to say we follow the law. But I am also begging our leaders to understand this is not a partisan issue. We need to act now. The time is now. I and Mark and quite frankly, countless other individuals, judges, American bar associations, everybody has been urging for the passage of law to protect our federal judges. And we haven't done it. We've been told it's going to happen. There are some issues. We need to act now, and it needs to be from both sides, Republican and Democrats, independents alike. We need to do something to protect the judiciary, and we need to do it before another tragedy befalls some family. I live with the fact that my only child, Mark and I, we had one child and 4 miscarriages. We no longer have Daniel on this earth. We no longer have our son. And why? Because I was doing my job. And there is no room in America for this kind of conduct. We must realize that we have to do things civilly. We have to be civil to one another, and we have to protect our democracy at all costs. We know what can happen. Just look around what's happening in this world. We know what can happen if we don't protect our democracy and our federal judges.
Judge Esther Salas, thank you for your advocacy and for coming on to talk to us, and I'm sure we will see you again soon. And the bill was reintroduced last week, and if you are wanting to help her, call your congressman, call the offices of the senators, make sure this gets done. Esther Salas, thank you.